Welcome to another day of Veda. I had a couple of things going on this morning, and one of them was a little bit of self-care with a hair appointment. And I wanted to get a few things at Walmart, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get some Easter items so I know exactly what I want to get. And then I was just kind of looking around, and then I'm like, oh, I always get my mom some kind of chocolate, either for Easter or Mother's Day, and I'm like looking at this. And then I go to put it back on the shelf and I'm like, put it in your cart because this way it's done and out of the way. I just put it away and then it's good to go. So that's what I'm trying to do today, is pick up some little things. I saw this book and I debated. I had it in my cart. I put it back because these are the things that I just end up donating because it's just a book. Like, there's no flaps or anything that's kind of interactive, so I know that he wouldn't enjoy it as much, but I just thought it was the cutest thing. But I'm gonna leave it there. But books are really great because, you know, they go from year to year, but it's $20 and then 25% off, so I'm still thinking about it, but it will probably just end up being donated. So I need to get a shower liner and leather cleaner, and then when I was looking for the shower liner, they had bath mats. Now, these are the ones I would always buy, and I remember my mom always had them, and then as you wash them, like, that plastic would always, like, break off, and it would be all over the place. So I think I'm just going to wait and look at Costco next time I go. So I just wanted to see what they had here. This one was kind of nice, but I just find the ones that I get, they just never stay nice, and they just always look like so worn. So what do you use? Comment down below, give me some tips. So I'm looking at shower liners because I don't like the plastic ones. I like to get the fabric ones. So I'm trying to see what's available, and then I'm trying to figure out what color, because I had a shower curtain that I saw at Winners a couple of weeks ago, and I'm really wishing that I would have gotten it. So I'm going there after to see if it's available. So I'm just trying to figure out, do I want to get the white? Do I want to get the off-white? Because I find, like, even though I wash them, they still get stained from, like, the shower and the water and everything, even though I pull them dry. So if you have any great tips, comment down below, because I just have a hard time, like, keeping everything looking so nice. Like, everything always looks like so worn. So this is the one that I was always buying. It was $18, so I'm gonna give a try to the cheaper one. And then I was remembering my makeup, and I'm like, I was looking at the wrong place for lipstick. They had the Crazy for Coffee. There was 2 left, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the 2. So in the cart they go, and this is what I was always looking at. I was thinking it was a different brand. So here I was always looking, and I don't know what happened. So anyways, I just have to stick to my list. So anyways, I have the goodies. I got the big mini eggs for baking. I want to make some brownies and cookies, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up. And everybody loves these Whoppers, so then I just put them out at Easter. And then a couple of things for the kids. Now, the Lego flowers, I really want to get some more. I picked up a new set. I'll share it with you a little bit later in another video. But anyways, my husband got me the roses for Valentine's Day, and they were really, really nice. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what to get for spring. I really like this pink one. But what I was doing was I was looking at the prices to see what they are at Walmart, see what they are at Amazon, and then if they're available at Costco, I want to try and get them for the best price. So the poinsettia I definitely want to get for Christmas, but these smaller ones I'm not really interested in, so I'm not rushing to get them. I'm trying to get them for the best price, and they do have the sunflowers, and I do know that they're cheaper on Amazon, so I could get a few of these kits and then bring them out every August. So I'm trying to think ahead. I'm at Winners now, hopefully getting a shower curtain, and I'm going to take a little look around. I'm kind of over looking for the spring stuff. I just really want to start decorating and getting everything, like, organized. But I do like looking, but I just don't get the things like I used to. I know what is stuff that I will want every year and what are things that are just kind of the fads. And same with the mugs. Like, this Peter Rabbit one is very classic, something that you could bring out every year. For me, Charlie Brown is always very special for our family. And then I saw this, like, chick mug. I think it's really cute. It's like the first thing I've seen yellow with a chick, but not what I'm looking for. And then there's all sorts of things that you can get caught up with just purchasing for a season. They even have an Easter advent calendar, but I'm not interested in any of that. But boy, oh boy, am I interested in the smug a Charlie Brown mug, and it is the handle. I know that we'll love it. And my husband really liked the one that I got, so I thought this would be nice for him to use for the Easter season. He might not want to pack it away, but absence makes the heart grow fonder. Taking a quick look at the blankets, I know exactly what I want, and it's just going to be really hard to find. Also looking at the bath mats here, but I just don't see anything. I think I'm going to look at Costco. And boy, there's not a lot of shower curtains anymore. I'm feeling really disappointed. And then when I moved this pile here, I saw it at the back. This is the one that I really liked with the yellow and then the little bit of blue and green. I just thought it was really nice for spring just to change things up. There's a few more over here, but nothing that I even want to look at. So came for a shower curtain. I'm leaving with a mug, and then I decided to look at the sheets, and I got to get out of here because I love these Charlie Brown ones, but they don't have them in queen, and it's probably a good thing because I would have purchased them. But I have a set of sheets, and I'm going to be looking for another backup set, but this one was pretty, but it's going to stay there. So here is my list: Walmart, shower liner, leather cleaner, the Easter items. Then the shower curtain, if they have one at Winners, I was going to get it. And then I was going to stop at No Frills to get some raspberries because I needed to get some more. So I got the shower curtain. That was the one that I saw, and I'm so glad that they had it because I regretted not getting it. And then I did get the shower liner, so that's good. And then I did find the leather cleaner, so I am going to be switching out everything, so I wanted to get that. And then this is all the other stuff that I bought. So you saw that I got the mug. And then I got the raspberries because they were $2.44 at Walmart, and they were Driscoll. They didn't have them over like where the other berries are, but then they have another display, and then they had them. So I got 3 of them. Last time I was in the store, I saw these Crispers 18 pack for $10, like little packages. I regretted not getting them because now, like, Steve had like a snacky lunch today, and with the nicer weather we'll be going on little day trips and stuff like that, so packing lunches. So I'm going to put these away. Then when I was walking past the dairy, the cream goes on sale tomorrow, and I wanted to see if it started early because sometimes it does. It didn't. Then I saw that they had the Oikos high protein, no sugar added yogurt, and I don't know if it's online, but I wanted to grab it while I saw it, so I got a vanilla, a banana, and a strawberry. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, then they had the strawberries for $2, the Driscoll. So I got 3 of them to eat, but then I can use them tomorrow night because I'm planning on making waffles. So then I'm like, well, I want to make homemade granola with yogurt. So why don't I try it with Andrew first to see if he likes it? So trying to find some kind of yogurt that wasn't like really, really high sugar and everything. So I got this, and it's like a crispy light one. So I'm going to try that with the yogurt and the berries to see if he likes it. And then I'm thinking, well, maybe if I cut the bananas up with the yogurt and granola, he would eat that too. So anyways, I got some bananas just to have to eat, but then I can try that with him. And then you saw my crazy for coffee. I was always looking at the wrong thing. I don't know why, but there was 2 left, so I got them. So anyways, that's what I got. I'm going to put everything away, take the boys out, and then make some lunch. I took the last bagel that I had, threw it in the air fryer to toast it up, taking the urban garlic cream cheese that I had in the fridge, a little bit of lettuce, some cheese, and then just some turkey lunch meat. I hardly ever buy this anymore, and then when I saw it on sale, I just thought it'd be really nice to have. I haven't had this in a while, so nice, good, hearty sandwich. Gonna clean up some of the cucumbers that I prepped, and then a little bit of dip. And I take a bite of the cucumber, and then I share a little bit of it with the boys. And I'm gonna finish it off with a nice, crisp, 0 sugar orange crush. Lunch was absolutely amazing. So just to check in, I stocked everything up last week. This coffee's cream is almost done, and then that one is the only one we have. So the other ones like are on sale for a great price, so I want to get a couple more depending on the date. I have the other orange juices in the garage. I can bring it up. Lots of yogurt, but this Yogo yogurt, it's very thin. It's not as nutritious as like a thicker like yogurt, so we'll just use that up, and then we'll switch over to these ones. Berries were good. The cucumbers from this morning, grapes are dip is almost done, and then I have celery, peppers, what we're gonna use for dinner tonight. I have some lettuce, 1 cucumber left, lots of eggs, lots of cheese, some green beans, carrots, we have some sweet potatoes, lots of onions, and then like breakfast meats like bacon, sausage rounds, and lots of eggs. But I do know that we're gonna need some more basil. So not a lot that I need to get this week other than to check the sales and then see what produce is available, because like I'm gonna need some other kind of staples, and the fact that Andrew's a lot more open to vegetables, like he ate the green beans, he ate the broccoli, so I can take advantage of some other produce sales to change things up, and using sheet pans to cook them is it's life-changing. So I am gonna try a few new things with the yogurt, bananas, granola, and we'll just see where it is, so that way we can get in a rotation, so when things are on sale we can take advantage of it, and then I don't have to always buy like the specialty stuff, hopefully, for him. So fingers crossed. But as always, you know, I don't have a problem paying for the foods that he likes when it comes to berries and vegetables and certain things. I just feel like it is definitely worth it. And as always, some people, you know, they pick and choose what they want to spend their money on and what they want to save money on. So just a little freshening up, a little cleanup, a little trim, just to cut off those ends. And there's something about when my hair is professionally washed, blow dried, and straightened. It just is the self-care that I need. It boosts my confidence. I'm very lucky that I'm able to do that. And when my kids were younger and little, like I would go like once a year getting my hair done, or I would box dye it, or, you know, I would like cut my own bangs and everything like that. And I'm at the point where it's just the thing for myself that it just improves my mood, it boosts my self-confidence, and it's just something I enjoy doing. My husband gets his hair cut now more than he did when he was in the military. It's just that self-care and, you know, whatever makes you feel better. And Andrew is gonna need a haircut soon too, so I gotta check the Easter and all of that to see when we're gonna do everything to get everything organized and ready. So I remembered like my old Crazy for Coffee. I think they changed the formula, because when I put it on just now, I was like, oh, it just, I don't know, like it feels different, it looks different, but then when I'm looking in the camera, I'm liking it. And I think I got used to wearing some bolder colors, but I was looking for the wrong tube the whole time. So here we are, 2 left, and I bought them because I like to have one in my purse, I like to have one when I get ready, and then I like to have one in the main bathroom, so that way when I go to freshen up, I'm wearing the same lipstick all of the time. So that's good. Boring, mundane, everyday life, you know, doing what I need to do, picking up the things that I need to do. My battery's gonna die. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. I'm gonna make stir fry. I took out chicken breast for that. I need to clean the strawberries, but what I need to do right now is go and edit. So you have some videos to keep watching during Veda. So I got my editing done, and then while I was waiting for things to load and transfer and all that, I went through all the flyers, some pretty decent sales of produce, just stuff for barbecue season. And then I was doing comments, and somebody said about Armstrong cheese, and I think it's on sale. Just what's for dinner tonight, lunch, everything for Thursday, and then what's Friday. And then I went to HelloFresh, just kind of looking for a stir fry sauce. So I have chicken breast. I'm gonna use snow peas or snap peas or whatever, and then I'm just gonna julienne like the peppers, and then I have all of the stuff to make the sauce for this. So that helps me, and that's one of the things I like about cooking, is that you can make it kind of your own and use what you have, and then you can put the crispy onions, and then I have the green onions too, so I gotta do a little bit of food prep too while I'm making dinner. So yeah, I did get the Lego set. I actually did it last week. I went and I took pictures of everything like at Walmart, and then I got the prices of it on Amazon. So the plain set, it was pretty much the same price at the 2 stores, but it was on like a spring sale on Amazon for $36 $95, and I said that to Steve. So like that's what I'm trying to do is like I think this one just went down on Amazon, so I'm trying to keep an eye out because I do want to do these, and I'm looking for one now for like spring, and I'm trying to figure out like pink or yellow, and I don't want to like rush in. I don't know if Costco's gonna get any because I know they have a better price. So I do have the roses, so this one's gonna be put away, but I got it for like half price, so I'm very, very happy with that. And then this one comes with the stand, so then I don't have to worry about buying like a poinsettia. I'll have this artificial one. I don't know how big it is, but you know, I could even get 2 of them maybe if I see another sale, or put one on the table. I don't know. So anyways, I do want to do the Lego flowers, but I want to like keep an eye out, get it for a better price, and I think it'll be a really good kind of hobby to enjoy along with the coloring. Okay, I got done what I needed to get done. I gotta get going soon, but we are under another weather advisory for snow and freezing rain tonight. But then tomorrow by the afternoon, it's supposed to be like double digits above 0, which is really, really nice. So fingers crossed we're almost at the end of it, and hopefully it won't be too serious. But the weather's looking pretty good for the next couple of weeks. Fingers crossed it stays like that. Get the last little bit of the snow melted. Hopefully finally, I hope we have Frosty put away by the time Veda is over. So anyways, I need a little pick-me-up because I'm cold. I just let Hunter out. It's very cold and windy. Like it feels like winter is in the air. So hopefully this is the last of it. But anyways, I need a little something to get me through till dinner. So I'll share that with you, and then I'll make the stir fry. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, my focus is between the times where it's just kind of me, and then making sure that my son, my mom, all of those things are taken care of, and then whatever I can share with you and all of that, that is my goal throughout Veda. I know you all understand. Okay, I gotta get going here. I'm gonna have a coffee. I'm gonna have an 8-ounce blonde in my little Yeti here. I love it. It's just the perfect size for my coffee. And then I'm gonna have one of these mini Builders protein bars. They're 10 grams of protein. I just like them. And then this will hold me over until dinner. So I'll just get my creamer, and then I gotta get on the road. It is time to make dinner. I am using a recipe from HelloFresh. I went down, did a search on the website, found it. You just download the PDF and then print it out, just like as if you had a recipe card. So it's called Hoisin Chicken Stir Fry. I will link it down below. I had 2 large chicken breasts. I cut them in half. A little bit of seasoning, 2 minutes per side, and then I'm putting a little bit of hoisin sauce on here. It's like an Asian barbecue sauce. I really like it. The oven is preheating, so you do the chicken for a couple of minutes on each side, and then you put it in the oven to finish cooking. I have the rice starting to cook, and then I'm just putting a little bit more hoisin on this sauce. Then I'm going to take my pan, put a little bit of oil in here, and then I'm adding in jarred ginger and garlic. And then I have Andrew's dinner heating in the other pan. And then I just have my snow peas, just julienned a little bit of red pepper and then some red onion. And then I'm just going to cook these for a few minutes. And I still want to have a little bit of crunch to them. And I really just didn't want to like cut the chicken and cook it and everything. And this is one of the things that I learned from like the HelloFresh meals that I would get. Like I learned a lot of techniques to make a really quick and easy dinner. And I'm really glad that I found this recipe because it called for hoisin sauce and then just some sweet chili sauce. And it doesn't use a lot of sauce because before I would make like stir fries with so much sauce on it. And then while everything else is just kind of finishing up, heating through and cooking, I just put the chicken on the cutting board and then I slice it. And it's so quick and easy, and the chicken is juicy. It's cooked all the way through. It's not tough and overcooked like sometimes when I fry it. And this is one of the things that I learned from HelloFresh, and they do the step-by-step. And, you know, they have the recipes on the website, and that's what I've been doing because I really do like them. And the thing with cooking is you can kind of use what you have and make it work. So now I'm just going to plate everything up. So I'm going to have dinner for my husband and I, but I'm also going to do 3 lunches because I did like 1 cup of uncooked rice. So I'm doing half a cup of rice. So I'm just, you know, not making as big of portions for lunch because we usually have something else to go along with it. But for dinner, this is all we have. So I have the rice, and then I'm just going to spoon everything over here. I thought the vegetables were cooked perfect. My husband thought the snow peas were a little bit too crunchy, but I liked it. And I love the color, the nice bright red peppers, the green, and then like the chicken and rice. Like it wasn't like all saucy and everything. Yes, I used prepared sauce, but you know, a little bit. And then I'm just gonna finish it off with a little bit of those like French's onions. They would always sound like crispy shallots, and then you put a little bit of that on, a little bit of green onion that I chopped. I didn't have enough. And then I'm looking through my pantry for sesame seeds just to put a little bit on top to finish it off. And then that's dinner for my husband and I. And then I also have a couple of lunches, and Andrew's eating his dinner. And this was just so simple, so good. I didn't feel like cooking, but I was still able to get dinner on the table in like 30 minutes and then also have some lunches. I got a mess to clean up, but it'll get done because I just had everything from the day. So everything is in the dishwasher. I have everything hand washed, and the snow is beginning. We're supposed to get snow and freezing rain and everything, but that's it for today, and I will see you all tomorrow for another day of Veda.